Hello. This week, Juan gets a crash course on parenting of Jessica's bratty kids. April tells her sisters about her boyfriend, and they've been going together almost a year. And Jordan and Everton's sweet reunion is not so sweet. Stay tuned and see what my opinion was or is of all this. Hi, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome back to this week's session of Love in Paradise. Love in Paradise. Oh, it's getting interesting. I mean, this is only season 3, episode 3 of this season, so there's a lot more to come. But let's get started. First of all, remember Jessica and her boys and her friend went to Colombia to visit Juan, and Juan rented a big house for them to stay at for the week because Jessica wants to see how well he does with maybe parenting or getting along with the boys. I just don't know. She starts by having him serve breakfast. And that one, the youngest one, honest to God, I just want to, but you can't. And even Juan says these kids have no rules or discipline. The little kid, he's busy making breakfast, and he says, real cheerfully, "Hey, want to have some eggs?" "I don't like eggs." Makes you want to slap the face. It kind of reminds me of one of my grandsons when he was younger. Whew. Honest to God. So then he finally says he wants cereal. So Juan gets up from his eating, goes and pours my bowl of cereal, puts milk in it, brings it back. "I don't like milk in my cereal." God. And Juan's saying, a little confessional that, boy, these kids don't have any discipline. Or they're not made to eat food like when he was growing up. You ate what you were given. Well, it's the same with my generation. And then my kids, my kids, when they grow up, it got a little easy, for them to, because by then there's so much fast food around all the time. It got easy for kids to say, "I don't want to eat that," And then those kids' generation are just totally out of control. They just don't eat what they're supposed to eat. So, Juan pretends to be happy for some time, but like I say, in the confessional, he says that he did not expect such a life at just 29. He further adds that he is a bartender who likes to be single, so being a dad to 2 kids, he doesn't know about the third one yet, might not suit him. Later on, they will be seen making plans to tell the kids about Jessica's pregnancies, because she did finally tell him. Now, I've got a big question, because years back, I used to sell cruises, cruise trips, and Bob and I are still avid cruisers. Now, it's always been known that the crew is not supposed to have any flings or affairs with passengers. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. But, to be so open about it like this, it just really makes me wonder, So, I have a feeling Juan's going to want to back out of this situation. And we get to Scott and Linda. Okay, they go to check into the hotel. I guess Lydia must have arranged. And he's kind of put out because she has 2 rooms. Well, what did he expect? I mean, it's like he's expecting the minute they get together, they're going to jump into bed and all this. Well, Lydia may irritate me, but she's not going to be taken in by this, this guy, if that's what he's really out for. So, she doesn't know how to speak English. His translator thing on his iPhone isn't working. He finally has to call a guy over in the restaurant that they were eating at to ask her some questions, and some of the questions are just really red flaggy, Oh. So I just don't know. They've seen in previews, showed in the previews that he gets to meet Nicole, Lydia's daughter, next time. And he's saying, well, I didn't think I was going to have to meet any kids this time. Well, Lydia's daughter is an adult. You know what I notice about Nicole? When they show her talking in the confessional directly at the camera, she's got braces on. But when they show her on the program, she doesn't. What's the story? Then we move to Everton and Jordan. Well, they reunite. They don't show a lot of them, but they reunite after a 12 years long distance relationship. But she's received a voicemail that really disturbs her, that could change everything. Now, of course, she doesn't say what it is yet. We still got to wait for that. But it seems like it's raised a red flag for her. Pay attention to these red flags, girl, and your gut instincts. Remember where these guys are from. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm so glad I'm not in a dating scene anymore. Back when I was young, you met people, and you never traveled to meet people. You just met them. And who can afford to travel back then? So then we are finally introduced to April, and what was her friend's name? Valentine. So we got two Valentines, or Valentine, however they want to pronounce it. And she's a very established woman. She's a doctor, like an ER doctor. She's an attorney, lawyer. She's got talking about her master's and things that she has. So she's a very intelligent woman. And she finally talked to her sisters about her secret lover in the DR. Her sisters get a little concerned when it sounds like she wants to move to another country to find love. And they hear that he's a fitness instructor. Not that there's anything wrong with being a fitness instructor, but she's over there to build gyms, GYMs, gyms. So, in the meantime, Valentine is worried that she might not adapt to his family. And they show where he lives, because he says that she's used to living in very expensive, fancy hotels and places. And he calls his home in the underworld. So we see him picking up all kinds of junk outside in the yard and sweeping and stuff. And they want to meet April, but will be disappointed after learning that she will only stay in expensive hotels. Why not? She's got the money. So let me see, that's my next page of notes. Okay, that page is done. Okay, I'm talking about... I forget so quickly who I'm talking about. That's April. Who the heck's Jordan? Oh, Jordan. No, that's last week. Okay. So that's about all that really happened. They got to get slowly built up and get it going. And so as they all start meeting, things will start developing. But I do not think that Lydia and is it Michael? Mommy, help me. Lydia. Where did it go? Scott and Lydia. Yeah. He seems like he's just too much. I mean, like his mother said, he's too much of a sex addict. And I don't know if Lydia's going to like that, the way he is really expecting a lot from her right away when they can't even speak to each other in English or Spanish, whatever it is she speaks. And as far as Juan and Jessica, well, now he knows she's pregnant, but maybe having just the one with her would be okay, but taking on her other two kids that are really out of hand, I don't think that one's going to last. I mean, he'll be living on a ship 6 months out of the year. At least he'll get a break from the kids. And that's Gail and Everton. She needs to start opening her eyes more, I want to hear what it was she got on the email message, because she said when the plane landed and she was able to turn her phone on again, there were some messages, and this one was very disturbing. I want to know. And as for April and Valentine, I don't know about them. I got to see them together. Yeah, we haven't seen them together yet, so I want to see them together before I start making predictions on them. So that's about all there really was. Let's see, unless you guys can think of anything. If you do, maybe I'll put them down in the comments below. So, like I say, comment below, share, like, and subscribe. And I hope you're enjoying these. Like I say, this one's not as long to talk about yet, so we'll see as it gets further along. But like I say, the one that really gets me is that kid. And I've had 3 kids. Not like I haven't had kids. I've had 3 kids. I raised 2 boys and a girl. 2 boys close in age. So anyway, that will do it. Hope you're having a good Wednesday hump day. We'll see you all next week. I love you. Bye.